Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Pool of Radiance 2023 edition for the NES. Now, I have since went to the shop and sold all my gems, sold a few items, and I pretty much sold Felger's mace because the thief had a stronger one. I think that's the one I picked up in the shrine. I didn't get it identified, but it was 2,250 yen, or yen, gold. Gosh, yen, what am I thinking? I actually just woke up, but I'm going to try to be lively about it. But I'm going to go to the store, and I just want you guys to see what I sold, or, you can look at what my characters have, and hopefully that's okay. I'm just not sure if I want to, I'm not sure if I want to show you guys the stuff that I sold every video, but at the same time, maybe it'll be important just in case you want to use it for your own reference. So, I think going forward, what I'll do is I will do the shop segments. Because after all, I do put timestamps in the video, so if you want to skip it, you can. But if you want to see what I got, then that's fine too. I'm actually going to use these manuals of bodily health. That way so I can get them out of my inventory. And remember, they're worth a whopping, like, what, 250,000 gold, or 25,000 gold, I think? No. But I did want to get that mace identified. Oh wait, it already is identified. Never mind. But now you guys know what I got here. Well, yeah, and Felger had some old banded mail, so I gave him the new one that I think Gwydion had. But no. Let's take a look at how much those manuals are again. Yeah, 200 or 25,000. Man, I cannot English today. That's not good. Well, anyways, we're going to use item. Okay, and that disappears from my inventory. And we'll have gold leaf do the same thing. I'm also going to use the equip option here, just to make sure everything is equipped that is supposed to be. So here we got, flail. So that's 4, 7, 15. Then 3, 7, 16. Well, I'm gonna equip the mace and just see how it works. 7 AC. I think 0 is better. I really should just sell that halberd. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. But anyways, okay. I look okay, my character. Gold leaf looks fine, although I think equipping the displacer cloak, might do some good. Yeah, 1 AC, that works a lot better than 3. And let me make sure Johnny's got everything. Okay, good. So with that said, we're going to take on our quests, and we are now going to go to the wilderness. Now, the wilderness is a pretty formidable area. Some enemies are easy, others are pretty difficult, but unfortunately that's where the rest of the game's pretty much going to take place, or the rest of the missions, or at least for the most part. Now, we're not going to do them in the same order that the council clerk gives them, because we need some more experience before we do that, because the graveyard's pretty tough, and so is the Kobold cave. Now, a lot of these places are not marked on the map, which can be a little bit frustrating because you're trying to look for them and you don't know where they are exactly. Well, fortunately, you have me here to guide you to exactly where they are. Now, some of these places, once you beat them, it's kind of like Zelda 2, where it will show on the map, but you cannot return to them. Their spot will be marked on the map, but you actually can't move into that space again. So, in a way, that kind of sucks, but in another way, I kind of understand it. Now, if you try to cross this river here, you won't be able to. You notice all this, like, gray crap on along the shore. Okay, hey, look, it's the Nomads. Well, we are trying to help them, even if they have the same character portrait as the Madman. So let's see if parling works. You exchange greetings and part. So, to get to the Nomad Camp, it's pretty easy. There's the pyramid, and we're going to have to go there soon. But for now, let's check out the Nomad Camp. These are bandits. Okay, if you do not parley abusive with them, I believe it starts a battle, like everything else. The Kobold Cave is directly to the right there at the end of the stream, but like I said, that is a pretty difficult area. But before we do anything, okay, merchants, they're good. We've been lucky to be able to avoid these battles. So the Nomad Camp is actually in this empty patch of land here, right past the trees, but we'll get to that. Oh, we got Sturges. Sturges aren't necessarily difficult enemies, but they come in swarms, which makes them annoying. The Kobolds, I believe if you parley abusive, it will work. Wow, we're coming across a lot of enemies here. Displacer beasts, they are pretty formidable. It's hard to hit them, and they do a lot of damage when they hit you. So they're not enemies I would recommend fighting unless you really need the experience. You see a big dragon in the distance. As you watch, the dragon descends into the mountains. Now there's also quicklings around this area, and while they're really annoying to fight, they actually do leave behind a huge reward, so I would recommend fighting them just for, you get a lot of experience, and a lot of the time you get some pretty unique items too to go along with it. But they are really annoying to fight. You'll understand what I mean if you have to fight them. There's also the extremely rare phase spiders, which also do yield a lot of experience, but they are very hard to kill because of their phase ability. It's hard to explain. Again, it'd be a lot easier to show you a battle. But chances are we will never run across them here. If we do, I don't mind doing a random encounter for that, just because it's such a rare occurrence. But anyways, let's check out this cave and see what's going on in here. The dragon is flying away. As you watch the dragon, it lands in front of a den. What do you do? Well, I think we should go check it out. When you enter the cave, a voice booms. Who enters Diogenes' house? Answer. Fun fact, I always thought it was pronounced Diogenes or Diogenes or whatever, until I played Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, because Diogenes is the name of the character in that game. And in turn, this character is named after a Greek philosopher. So that's pretty cool. I think it's a good idea to give our name. And Gwydion, what's your purpose? 1. To seek the dragon's advice. 2. To challenge the wicked leader of Phlan. 3. To offer a gift. Now, I do believe that in the computer versions, it tells you that this voice is a magic mouth on the wall, and you see a lot of those in Eye of the Beholder too. So, let's see. Maybe the dragon wants something. Another fun fact too is that metallic dragons in AD&D are always good in alignment. In this game, the main villain isn't good, even though it's a metallic dragon, but we'll talk about that later. Let's offer a gift. Let's see what happens. Wow, a shiny silver dragon. Looks good, dude. That's a nice silver coat you got on and stuff. You hear the roar of flapping wings. A large silver dragon lands before you. Diogenes, you have nothing that I wish. If you wish to please me, go to the east, find the Kobold's cave. You will find the Ifrit bottle there. The silver dragon finishes speaking and flies away through the hole in the ceiling. You leave the cave. Okay, but let's see what else he can do. And if you're wondering, if you want to fight this guy, you can't. If you try to fight him, the game says he paralyzes your party with fear and he hits you with the fireball. And usually it kills all your party members, and even if they survive, the game just says, like, the dragon's already retreated by the time you recover from the hit. So anyways, I'm not going to choose challenge. Let's ask for some advice. Maybe he's got something good to tell me. Now, Gwydion, I will give you some advice. Wow, I never noticed that typo before. That's funny. Okay, now Gwydion, I will give you some advice. There is a kobold cave in the far east. Go there and defeat the kobolds. You will find a bottle with the powerful Ifrit that you will need. You leave the dragon's lair. Dragon's lair. The silver dragon finishes speaking and flies away through the hole in the ceiling. You leave the cave. Alright, and we probably will not be returning to this place, because after you do beat the Kobold Cave, you'd probably expect to go back here and say, hey look, okay, we got the Ifrit bottle from the cave. Well, the cave is empty after that. So, yeah, there's pretty much no point. But it was nice to do that for show. So, the Kobold Cave. Go there and find an Ifrit bottle. Okay, well, we'll have to keep that in mind. But that's not where we're going to right now. We're going to go to... I think if you select wait, yeah, they go away. You find a recently abandoned camp. Here we go. You find a band of nomads pitching camp. What do you do? Let's take a look. Maybe they can help us in some way. Huh, nice looking place. Haven't been in the area with this kind of, these kind of wall textures. Excuse me, it's hot outside and I've been drinking my tea. A wire was stretched across the ground. You trip over it and an alarm bell rings. You begin to hear murmuring voices. What do you do? Let's approach. Because worst case, we could tell them we come in peace. Guards, find you! Hearing the guards, the nomads stream out to fight. There are about an equal number of men and women here. Children look at you from their tents, but their mothers drag them back in. The nomads are waiting for your next move. Let's see what happens if we do attack them. The nomads charge you, yelling loudly. Okay, I have a feeling that wasn't the best option. So let's advance. Both parties advance. Okay, let's chat with them. Maybe they can help us. Again, let's see what happens. A big man appears accompanied by bodyguards. He looks to be a chief. Welcome, honored guests. We will have a feast tonight. Surely you can't refuse me. We could refuse you. And don't call me Shirley. Let's see what happens if we refuse. Then leave now. Let's stay. I could take no more insults. The nomads attack. Okay, that probably wasn't a good idea either. Let's accept and get this encounter music to stop playing. Come, let's drink. The chief takes you to a large tent. They actually made a decent representation of him from the computer versions, except in the computer versions he's actually got this funny looking curly mustache. It's pretty funny. Anyway. Alright. Oh. You partake of their various hospitalities, and the festivities go on into the night. Yes, they do. Hassad, the chief, talks of many things as he drinks his cider. There is a wicked pyramid in the southwest. The eastern marsh is dangerous too. There are bad men in the castle to the west. Please stay here a little longer. The kobolds will attack soon, and we need warriors. The chief looks very anxious. Think on it for a night. The festivities end, and you are led to a tent. Excuse me. Well, let's take a look around here. Maybe there's some kind of hidden treasure. A nomad stumbles into your tent and says, "Oh, you were given the wrong tent. Here, I'll take you to the right one." Yep, every time you try to leave your tent, that's what happens. Let's kill him. The nomad moves to lead you out of the tent. As he turns his back, you slay him quietly. Someone in the next tent hears the groan and cries, "Traitors! They slew Samir!" Oh no, okay, that wasn't a good idea. Alright, let's just rest here. The chief comes with his bodyguards and says, "Good morning. Please let me hear your reply." What's your answer? And if you refuse, same thing. It was my mistake to ask cowards for help. Now leave my sight quickly. It's the same thing. So, alright, fine. We'll help. Thank you. I'll reward you well for your aid. Ooh. I know the kobolds will attack soon. Originally this was just an ally mission. Now it sounds like we might be getting something out of it. Alright, well, let's just take a nap and, we can go walk around. Now, that's actually what I would recommend. And here, you can just parley with them. Not a big deal. But what I would do is I would go to the front gate. Not so you can leave, although here's what happens if you do. You broke your promise. I could take no more insults. Yeah, it's like, yeah, shit. What does runaway do? And I believe it just resets the whole scenario, doesn't it? Alright, alright. But let's just to play it safe, let's just stay here and see what happens. You hear the sound of a battle. You run from the clustered tents. I just realized if you return there, you could fight during the day. That's kind of interesting. The kobolds are attacking. Nomads stream from their tents, donning their war gear. Sounds of battle ring through the camp. What do you do? Well, let's talk. Okay, that didn't do me any good. So that's pretty cool. You got the nomads helping you out. They look like the first level thieves, and they're about the same strength too, so that doesn't help anything. Yeah, this is probably the easiest wilderness mission. Well, actually no, there is an easier one, but we'll get to that later. This is one of the easier ones, which is why we're doing it, so we can kind of build up experience and get stronger before we have to take on the tougher challenges. Ow. I'll try to cast like one sleep spell per fight, because I don't want to overdo it. Try to get to the leaders and take them out. So yeah, there's 3 waves here, although you do have a bit of a break between them, but you can't rest or anything, so if that's what you intended to do, sorry, doesn't work. So I kind of count this as a wave fight, so to speak, because that very reason you can't rest or anything between battles. Fortunately, you're probably not going to need to anyway. Alright, so let's sweep these guys. Alright, that's 1 for 1. We got 2 for 2. And we got 3 for 3. That's great. Now I'm going to move over to the Kobold leader just in case. And I should be able to take out all these guys because they're asleep. Good job, nomads. You're actually proving to be pretty useful allies. I wonder if we can get a little more additional help, though, because we're not going to be able to do this all on our own. I was going to say, oh, I think all the enemies are dead, but nope. There's that leader left, okay. Okay, 159 experience and 15 gold. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much. Well, let's try to get some shut-eye after that. Oh, never mind. You hear the sound of a battle. You run from the cluster tents. It's the same thing. And it's the same exact battle. And I really don't have a strategy for you on this one because, I mean, you should know how to deal with kobolds at this point in the game. All you have to do is just hack and slash them, and if you want, you could throw a sleep spell or 2 in there as well. That'll just make it even easier than it needs to, though. Let's try to get to the leaders so they can't pelt us with darts or whatever. I was actually curious. 6 health points and 4 AC. Alright, yeah, they're pretty weak, but that's okay. Oh, 1 point of damage. Well, I never should have made that move. But again, that should be your priority. The leaders, and then the regulars, as I call them. So if I could pelt this guy with an arrow, should be able to do him in. Yep. And let's see if I can get lucky and make another shot. Well, at least I hit him. I'll take that. We got 1 for 1. And we got, well, I guess that's it. 1 for 1. My fighter sucks, because for some reason he's not earning a lot of experience in this game. Which, I don't know why. I've never had that happen before. All the times I've played this. There we go. Alright, battle should be easy from now on. I don't believe the kobolds surrender in this campaign, so to speak, or in this mission. So you're kind of stuck to having to take care of them yourself. And I can't hit worth a crap. That's great to know. Let's go over here so I can attack 3 of them. I guess that is a tip I'd give you, or strategy, is move your fighter to at least 3 of them in that, like in a position like that if you can. That way you can attack them all at the same time. And besides, my fighter's got a low AC, so it's going to be hard for the kobolds to hit him. Wow. Everyone was missing there for a sec. Alright, who else is left? Let's get this guy. Kobold goes down. You know, I'm actually surprised the kobolds didn't see us here and go, nope, nope, nope. They didn't nope out of here. But that's okay. We'll teach them a lesson. You do not mess with the heroes of Phlan. Oh, that's bad when I can't hit an enemy, but the nomads can. Well, I guess this is going to be an easy battle to finish, no mad or what. Okay, I just slapped myself for you guys because that was such a bad joke. I hope you realize the sacrifices I make for you. Well, let's see. Are the nomads going to finish them off? Wow, I cannot hit anybody. Jeez, how do I keep missing? Okay, this kobold is completely surrounded, and there we go, we finally did it. Like, after a million attempts there, okay. Alright. Let's just keep knocking on the wall. You hear the sound of a battle. A large band of kobolds, threatened by their leader, are attacking unwillingly. Yeah, because they know we're losing here. The chief comes and pleads with you. It's the last battle! Please help us! We're gonna refuse just so I can show you guys what happens. You cowards! I shall not ask again! The chief rushes into the masked kobolds with his bodyguards. One of the bodyguards is slain, but Hassad slays the kobold leader finally. I'm disappointed. I have no reward for the likes of you. Leave my sight quickly. You get some experience. Anyway, I do believe that, someone could quote me on this, but I believe you can still beat the mission that way. But let's do this one. I have a feeling this fight's going to be a little bit more fun. I was right. This one, we have the elite nomads. That's what I call them anyway. To help us. So let's take a look at their stats really quick. Got a 4th level fighter. 30 points, AC 2. Alright. I can't press the select button on him, which is weird. I think that is Hassad, though, who just, the one that I can't put the cursor on. That is weird that I can't... I don't know. Anyway, let's try to kill these kobolds. Kill the cowardly kobolds. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, they have bows and arrows, so that's nice. Let's see, can I click on this guy, or what? There we go. Hassad. He's got 45 points and an AC of -6. Damn. Damn. Okay, well that's interesting. I'm gonna go up and take care of the... What just happened there? I was trying to attack and it ended my... Oh, okay, I only had one move left, that's why. Yeah, for some reason, if you have one move left and you try to go in a diagonal direction, which counts as 2 moves, it just ends your turn. I don't know if that's like a glitch or what. I was gonna cast, Sleep. And you might be wondering why I'm moving weird there, because it's actually because I want to try something I've never tried before. Alright, let's speed it up a bit so we can get this over with, because most of them are held anyway, so... Yeah, I'd say on the last battle, if you have any sleep spells left, just go ahead and use them. Or if you think the fight will be a lot more fun if you don't use spells, then go ahead and do that too. Up to you. Pretty much this is an easy battle, and it's almost impossible to lose. I mean, I guess unless you're like the I-grade gamer or something, but... Okay, I'm gonna save here, because I want to try something that I've never tried before. Oh, there we go. Alright. Is that Hassad right below me? No. There he is, okay. Yeah, I want to try this. I've never tried this before, but I wonder what happens if you try to kill Hassad. Yeah, I don't recommend this, but I just thought I'd try it out, because I wonder what'll happen if I do. There we go. I'm gonna save at state 4, just for this occasion. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a halberd, okay. A tribal shaman approaches and says, You fought... You fought well for us. I'll give you a reward. Okay, okay. In all seriousness, let's go back and finish the battle the way it's supposed to be finished. I was just wondering if they go like, yeah, you killed our leader, so screw you, you're not getting anything. But I guess it doesn't do that. That's pretty funny. Okay, anyways. Hassad, the kobolds are annihilated now. I'll give you a reward as I promised. Ooh, look at that reward. A two-handed sword and a wand. Ooh! Wonder what kind of wand that is. We'll have to identify that when we get back to Phlan. I'll take it. Anyway. We will hold funerals for the warriors who fell in battle. Please leave now. The nomads promised not to join the boss. And, like I said, you actually cannot go back in this area. It will not let you go back in there. Oh, lizardmen. Let's try abusive. There we go. Triders! Do not want to deal with them right now. Wow, I'm coming across a lot of enemies here. Now, what we could do is go back to Phlan, and if you want to do that and train your characters, that, you know, you could do that. Or we could go to the pyramid here, which I might be doing next. Now, I do get this question about, for my guide, I got these questions about when should you level up your characters? And for my advice would be do it either A, after every mission, or B, after every time you get a ton of experience points, because you might have just enough to level up a character. But that's up to you. Personally, I try to do it every time after a battle's won. I guess I'll go back to Phlan, just so we can get our stuff identified. So, getting back to Phlan, I never talked about that, but there's a few different ways. If you're on that side of the water, you could do it too, but there's a boat over there you can take. Or, if you're already here, you can go to New Phlan. And that's usually what I do. I think I forgot to mention the auto map is not available in the Nomad Camp, so... But let's get the reward from the council. Let me check whether we owe you a reward. Thanks to you, the Nomads will never make war against us. Take your reward. Thank you. Okay, so we already did that. A tribe of lizardmen is preparing to join the enemy. Prevent this. Alright, so let's get our stuff identified at the shop. I figure I might as well just show myself at the store so you guys can see what I'm selling and not selling. But I do want to give you guys a tip, because if you're like, well, how do I know what to sell or not to sell? Basically, if you don't think you're going to use it and it's not a very strong weapon, then go ahead and sell it. Like for this halberd, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it, because I don't feel like I'm going to be using that anytime soon. But I do want to get that, those items identified. So, let's take a look at the two-handed sword. I got so much money now in this game that it doesn't matter. Yeah, necklace of missile, even though I believe it's a fireball necklace. But yeah, I got so much money, I don't really need to worry about the training anymore. Let's see what the wand is. A magic missile wand. Okay, not bad. It's not a lightning one, but it'll still do us some good. What about the chainmail? Okay, pretty good. What about gold leaf? Anything that we could look at there? Necklace of missile. Okay, so yeah. Again, I don't know why they call it that. It's a fireball necklace, but whatever. They can call it whatever they want, I guess. Alright. With that said, I'm going to see if I can get trained. I'm not going to do it in this video. Again, I'll do that after I end the video. But, let's see if I can train anybody. Okay, we got Felger. What about my character? Nope, of course not. Ah, magic user at 3 level. Okay, that's good. What about Gold Leaf? No, what about Thief? Nope, okay. So I'll get those guys trained, and in the next video we will go to, I'm guessing, the Pyramid. That's probably the best option for us right now, just to, again, rack up as much experience. Alright guys, well thank you for watching, I appreciate your time, and I'll see you guys in the next part. God bless, and peace out. Have a good one.